My name is Harvey Green, Vice President for Philanthropy at MedStar Washington Hospital Center. And over the past 3 months, I've had the distinct pleasure to participate in the Mentor-Mentee program developed by our very own Heather Culp and Vince Connelly. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Vince. Over the past 3 months, I've been able to interact and engage with my mentee, Mark Antonucci. Mark is currently in the Office of Advancement at Georgetown University. So him and I shared a lot of commonalities in working within an academic medical system, and things like how to work with physician champions, how to identify grateful patients, and how to create cases for support for potential prospects and grateful patient families. Mark and I also had a chance to discuss things like career pathing and also management and leadership. I've received a lot of information from Mark, and our relationship was extremely valuable. I look forward to continuing my relationship with Mark and wish him much success in his future endeavors. Before I close, I'd like to again say thank you to Heather and Vince, and I look forward to the continued success of this program. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Mark Antonucci, and I'm a Senior Associate Director of Development at Georgetown University Medical Center. First off, thank you to Connelly and Associates and everyone who helped launch and keep this program moving throughout a pandemic. It's very timely to have these additional resources and support. And a huge thank you to my mentor, Harvey Green. Really great to get to know you and appreciate the opportunity to talk candidly, work through new challenges, just all the guidance you provided me throughout. So thank you again, and would very much look forward to participating in future programs.
My name is Stacy Conrad, and I am the Executive Director of Development for the University of Maryland School of Nursing. Heather Culp and I know each other from previous positions at both Johns Hopkins and the University of Maryland, so I was thrilled to serve as a mentor in this new program she was coordinating with Connelly and Associates. This round, I was paired with Chelsea Brown, a William Randolph Hearst Fellow and a Master of Public Management candidate at the University of Maryland College Park. During our first Google meeting, I knew that Chelsea and I were a perfect match and was excited to go through this process together. Chelsea is truly an extraordinary young person, and I think that coming from different development backgrounds was a benefit to both of us. Chelsea's enthusiasm and passion are contagious, and though I was the mentor in this situation, I feel like I learned just as much from her as she did from me. Our conversations range from event planning and major gift fundraising to social justice and salary negotiations. Chelsea was always candid and honest, never afraid to ask questions or offer suggestions. I value her partnership, and I look forward to a continued relationship with her. Listening to her goals and her ideas really made me excited for the future of the development profession. I want to thank Heather and Vince for this opportunity. 2020 has presented us with challenges that we didn't anticipate, and having a network of development professionals has proven to be an invaluable resource. Thank you, and to everyone, stay safe and well.
I had the opportunity to be mentored by Stacy Conrad. This experience was amazing. Stacy was able to help guide me through 2 very, very long interview processes, and she really gave me the tools to really make sure that I wasn't settling in my salary and that I understood exactly kind of what it was that I wanted to do and how that aligned. As a current graduate student, these are some of the things that we don't necessarily get in the classroom about how to kind of maintain and manage those interview processes. Stacy also became my mentor at a very troubling time in our, nation outside of COVID. We had a lot of things dealing in regards to Black Lives Matter, and that was a huge concern for me, especially knowing kind of the demographics of philanthropy and nonprofits. And Stacy allowed me the safe space to really come in and just vent about some of the issues that I've had or seen, but also she allowed me to kind of just be myself and talk about how when I enter the philanthropy field or continue to enter the philanthropy field, that I'm still advocating for people that look like me and communities that are serving people that look like me. And so this experience has been really great. There was such a good matching of Stacey and I. And Stacey is the one that really helped me to, again, negotiate my salary and things along those lines, and even pushing me to think outside of kind of what I generally thought I wanted. And so we were able to meet on a weekly basis. And again, it would range from like me ranting about like the most recent kind of issue or concern that I've had, to really, making sure that I'm understanding kind of how these skills that I'm learning now in graduate school will play a role as I continue to move up kind of the ladder in nonprofits. This has been a really, really great experience. I could not, again, have imagined working with anyone else. Stacey offered so many great gems that I will continue to take with me. I hope her and I think we will be, I can speak that, but I think we're gonna remain in contact. And per usual, she's always been a great advocate for me and even helped me look for positions when I was looking. And so through her, I was able to secure a job that, was definitely a little, kind of out of my usual, but she gave me the courage and the wherewithal to do it and feel like I can do it successfully. So thank you again for this mentorship mentee program, but also again, thank you specifically to Stacey for kind of being my support system through this summer in regards to this mentoring opportunity. Thank you.
My name is Ann Haskins, and I'm a major gift officer at Johns Hopkins University. Through a close relationship with Hopkins colleague Heather Culp, I was asked to participate as a mentor in this inaugural endeavor. At the risk of embarrassing Heather, I will say she could ask me to scale a mountainside, and I would say yes, because of the professional and personal regard I hold for her. I trusted Heather and Vince in their pairing and was so pleased to learn of my match with Tessa Bailey Finley, a major gift officer at Bryn Mawr College on the main line of Philadelphia. From our first meeting, I appreciated Tessa's authenticity in what she knew and didn't know, where she wanted to fill in gaps of her experience, and how the uniqueness of a global pandemic is impacting our work, both professionally and personally. Tessa is focused and organized, and in asking for further information, she created a clear and straightforward roadmap for me to then tap into my network at Johns Hopkins. While the professional conversations and interactions were always the focus, Tessa and her demeanor allowed also for vulnerable conversations about navigating these unique times. It has been enormously helpful to know we were experiencing some of the same mental gymnastics, and her grounded reflections gave me invaluable advice and insights. This program may be concluding, but I know I look forward to continuing the relationship with Tessa. My sincerest thanks to Heather and Vince.
My name is Tessa Bailey Finley, and I am a development officer at Bryn Mawr College, just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At the recommendation from one of my colleagues at Bryn Mawr, I decided to sign up for the mentorship program offered by Connelly Associates. This is my first time participating in any type of mentorship program, and I feel incredibly lucky to have been matched with Ann Haskins at Johns Hopkins University. For the past 5 months, Ann has offered guidance and invaluable advice on a variety of topics, including building trust with prospects, solicitation strategies during market volatility, and women in philanthropy. She also leveraged her network within the Baltimore area to introduce me to a variety of experts in the field. I fondly remember conversations that we had with her colleagues at Johns Hopkins, whether that was on parent fundraising as well as managing prospects in the DC area. Additionally, she went above and beyond and introduced me to a former colleague who is an expert on raising money from female donors, which is something that is incredibly important to me because Bryn Mawr is a single-sex institution. And between my conversations with Anne and meeting all of these wonderful professionals, I quickly found myself looking forward to our Zoom chats every 2 weeks. And as I take a step back and really reflect on 2020 being the year of adaptation and innovation, among other things, I really valued having another fundraising professional outside of my organization to ask questions, share insight, and bounce ideas off of. So thank you, Anne, for being a wonderful partner throughout this experience. And my gratitude goes to Vince and Heather for providing this opportunity. Thank you.
Connelly Associates 2020 Inaugural Mentorship Program participants, congratulations. You did it. We did it. We stepped up when our fundraising associates needed us most during this time of unprecedented change. We needed each other. When you felt like you could not view another Zoom meeting, I know I did, I felt elevated to speak with my mentees, to share in their experience, to provide insight, to perhaps just open a window that they didn't see for themselves. So that when we look back on our successes, on our professional successes, and perhaps a personal success, we'll look back and reflect on the people that helped us get there. I know that this has been an honor for me to serve, and I just found joy in getting to know Patrice Barnes as well as Pamela Johnson, my two mentees. It's been a pleasure, and when you have an opportunity again to serve, please do. These individuals will look back, and you will be a part of their successful journey. Take care.